Fellow fighters, I'm very, very embarrassed today. Embarrassed because the lives of one person has been taken for the lives of 8 million people. I am very embarrassed today because the words coming out from the person who appointed Sako himself, the words coming out from the president of the Southern Cameroon's National Congress in the United States, the words coming out from Sako's closest comrade, Kometa Elvis, has broken down my spirit. It has broken down my spirit because I believe in the cause of Ambazonia. The words coming out from Kometa Elvis at the APNC in Philadelphia, recorded on camera during a question and answer session, has broken my spirit. The words coming out from Kometa Elvis with regards to Sako, the same Kometa Elvis who appointed Sako in that conclave, in that small room, the Kometa Elvis, who is the president of APNC North America, has embarrassed my spirit. The words coming out from Kometa Elvis, the person whom every Southern Cameroonian normally should fall under because he is the flag bearer of APNC North America, has broken my spirit. I am very, very embarrassed today. I pity the 8 million Ambazonians who've died in this struggle. I pity the 8 million Ambazonians whose lives have been taken for a ride. Kometa Elvis at the APNC conference in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, just a few seconds ago on video and audio with his face during a question and answer session, openly acknowledges, I repeat, openly acknowledges that Sako and his mismanagement and his embezzlement and his thievery of $1.3 million, about 900 million francs CFA, was a mistake. That the money you donated in good faith to buy guns on the ground was a mistake, mismanaged, taken away by Sako himself. Kometa Elvis openly says it with his own mouth. I mean, and I repeat, the video is there open in a question and answer session. The hall was embarrassed. Everyone was tongue-tied. Kometa Elvis openly says the mistake of Sako and the $1.3 million cannot be repaired. That $1.3 million has gone one, gone two, and has finally gone. That $1.3 million was a mistake by Sako. That $1.3 million you donated to save our women and children on the ground, that was being campaigned by baby journalist and Bosco and his friend Bosco. Baby journalist and Bosco, the $1.3 million you donated in good faith, to Sako, $1.3 million to Sako and his baby journalist and Bosco have gone in bad faith, and it is a mistake and cannot be repaired. If you doubt what I am saying, stop this video, go to the APNC website, the SCBC, watch and replay the interview of Sako himself, of Kometa Elvis himself. Kometa, to remind you, is the person who is bigger than Sako in the United States. He is the president of SCNC North America. He's the one who single-handedly appointed Sako. Guys, we cannot take the lives of 8 million people in double jeopardy. We cannot sit in this contemporary age and time and we think we can manipulate the people. You will be facing Tapang Ivo, who represents the silent voices. You will be facing me, who represents integrity, and I will be telling you the truth and documenting nothing but the truth to you guys. I am honest. This revolution in the hands of the IG and the so-called campaigners for the national AK-47 has crashed. It has crashed. Kometa Elvis, as a remedy, says Sako should just be a figurehead. We should sideline Sako at one side and keep him as a figurehead, while we focus on other departments, which he clearly enlists as finance department, as the defense department, and as some kind of a council. The APNC has come to expose the integrity, the lack of integrity by the IG. I thank God for whoever came up with a brilliant idea of the APNC. If not of the APNC, we will not be hearing this mess. In Kometa's own words, Sako made a mistake with your $1.3 million. And here we go. Bosco and baby journalists are still campaigning, are still heavily campaigning for national AK-47 under Sako himself, who mismanaged $1.3 million, about 900,000 francs CFA. Guys, open your eyes, shine your eyes. The people are wiser. You can go on air for 30 hours. You will not raise a dime under the people who have seen the bitter reality on how the money was mismanaged. Literally, everyone raised a franc to that so-called My Trip to Boya. That now turns out to be a mistake from Sako. As according to Kometa Elvis, the people are wiser. The people's eyes have opened, and the people will not donate a dime to the so-called national AK-47 campaign. You don't have a soldier on the ground. You want to take the money and further kidnap people. You don't have any route to AK-47 on the ground. The people who master the route, who know the route, who know what AK-47 is not Bosco or baby journalist. It is the Ayabas, it is the Akwangas, and these people are not even part of your national AK-47 campaign. This struggle will not be taken and given to dogs. If you think you want to manipulate the integrity of this struggle, you are doing so at your own peril. If you think you want to run down the integrity of this struggle in the mud, you are doing so at your own peril. I insist, there shall be no national AK-47 donation. You can sit on air and run your mouth from Genesis to Revelation, but the people who are wiser will not donate to any of your campaigners. They will put their money with Pache. They are going for Pache, And Pache is the one who masters and knows all the routes towards buying AK-47s on the ground. The people have seen how you have misused their money. People worked odd jobs in the United States and Europe to raise money for what you call My Trip to Boya. People believed in the My Trip to Boya. People raised their hopes to ceiling levels, and you have crashed their hopes again for the second time after the Skapak. You've crashed their hopes to the floor for the second time after My Trip to Boya. You will not do it again. You will fight the people if you think you want to go against the will of the people. The people are wise, and the people are bitter. The people are angry, and the people know what they are doing. If you think you want to sit within the IG and manipulate those so-called bloggers to keep running campaigns for you, you are wasting your time and energy. Those who have the money don't speak. Those who know where to put their money don't speak. The people gave you all trust with $1.3 million. You now openly acknowledge during the APNC conference in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, you say it is a mistake. That $1.3 million that was embezzled was a mistake. That $1.3 million that claimed the life of Mami Api, that claims the life of people like Godfather, that claimed the life of at least 3,200 of our citizens within 8 months. You are openly saying to the public that it is a mistake. That mistake, I am sorry, Mr. Kometa Elvis and Sako, we shall not repeat that mistake again. Tell Bosco and tell baby journalists that we shall not go again for anything called the National AK-47 under their names. We shall go with Pache, who is on the ground and who knows all the routes. You guys should go out there, share the information about Pache. Everyone donate your money to Pache. Pache is on the ground. Bosco is in Europe. Baby journalist is in the United States. Don't donate your money to Bosco and baby journalist. Don't side any way with any national AK-47 with Bosco and baby journalist. Donate your money on the ground. The people have died. The people will die. And we shall not lose any of our fighters anymore for any kind of a silly mistake. The mistake is unbearable. It's unreputable. It is abominable. It is obnoxious. It is ludicrous. And above all, it is beyond repairs. We are not repairing anything like a $1.3 million mistake. That is equivalent to about 900,000 francs CFA. I don't think there would be any other day in this revolution where people can donate up to even $100 again. I don't think so. The hopes of people have crashed. I have received calls from medical doctors. I have received calls from journalists. I have received calls from top lawyers. I have received calls from big people within the United States and outside, asking me and begging me, Tapang Ivo, what can be done to remedy this mess that their money was crashed by two people who raised their hope and crashed their hope. By two people, Bosco and baby journalist. Be wise, open your eyes and see beyond what you think. Be wise. Our fighters and the best of our fighters have gone. They have died and they have perished. We no longer have fighters if we think we want to gamble with the lives of our people, with people who are mere bloggers, who cannot speak nor write pure English, who cannot speak or articulate any pure English. We shall not side or go with any so-called Bosco or baby journalist. We are going with Pache, who has been supplying all, I repeat, all the AK-47s you see on the ground were supplied by Pache. I mean all, ALL. all AK-47s. If you doubt what I am asking or telling you right now, simply give a phone call to any general on the ground who bought an AK-47. They will tell you where they bought AK-47. If you doubt what I'm asking, ask the Ayabas and the Akwangas where they bought AK-47s. They will tell you the person who buys AK-47. If you want to go with people who earn on the social media with empty noise, feeding fat on your money, stealing, scamming your money, and distributing their money across their two pockets and their back pockets, you are doing so at your maximum risk. You are doing so at the risk of this struggle. I stand here with a lot of integrity to address the people of Ambazonia. This revolution cannot be taken anymore for a ride. I repeat, Kometa Elvis, a few seconds ago, during the APNC conference in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, has openly acknowledged that the $1.3 million stolen, embezzled by Sami has gone in thin air, and it was a mistake. He uses the word mistake. In his own words, it was a mistake. He has recorded that on video, he has said it on audio, and his face is there during a question and answer session. If we think we have taken the lives of people out of La Republique to gamble with their lives in the desert, we are defiling the integrity of our own people. We are demystifying the integrity of our revolution. Our revolution, I repeat, once more, cannot be taken for any ride by whosoever. So this message should go particularly to Bosco and baby journalists. Tell Bosco and baby journalists, we shall fight this fight. If it means I shed my own life and my own blood to sacrifice that for the integrity of our people on the ground, I will do so. If it means I should spend my entire life on social media educating people that this revolution should not be taken for any ride, I will do so. If it means I should stand by you people and protect at least just the one life left on the ground, to stand and at least tell that one life there would be a gun coming for you to protect you against the terrorists, I will do so. Don't be carried away by paid bloggers from every signature, from every hallmark, from the bank statements. They received money from the Sako camp. Don't be carried away. Don't be fooled for the third time. Don't be fooled. All the people who never raise money through my trip to Boya and the rest are those who have the most weapons on the ground. So how did they manage to buy guns without you donating a dime to them? The Akwangas, how did they do it? The Ayabas, how did they do it? Ask yourself that question, particularly to Ayaba. Ask yourself that question. How did Ayaba raise funds to buy guns on the ground without using my trip to Boya? To he who has more guns on the ground, more guns shall be given to you. And to you who has none, even the few you want to have will be taken away from you. The people's lives are very precious. Our people have died. They have all lost the best of their fighters. We no longer have fighters. It is regrettable. The few fighters we have don't gamble their lives anymore. The few fighters we have don't dare it to gamble their lives. There will be no one to protect us against La République du Cameroon terrorists if you think you want to gamble the lives of our own people. And I repeat, if you think you want to gamble the lives of our own people are now wise. Guys, stay blessed. Share the message. I am sorry for being an impromptu speaker, but I will tell you any day and keep you updated as news develops. Do have a splendid Sunday. Bye-bye.